Now we gotta get down to business, Mr. Common. I'm a host, and so I have to ask you this question, because everybody always wanna know this. Are you dating anyone?
Girl, he never gave me no damn earrings. He probably gave us to Jennifer. I'm fine with it. It's gonna be new opportunity. I miss him. I miss him from time to time, but that's what I think with any relationship, an intimate relationship that you might have, you miss them, but I'm fine with it. It's cool.
But he said in the interview that the reason why it was ending was because of busy schedules, which I didn't really, I mean, you know, I love Rashid and I know you love Rashid too. And I didn't want to be rude in the interview, but come on now. That doesn't make sense because you're both famous, you're both busy, you both have schedules.
Right.
Common had broken up with Jennifer Hudson, and Tiffany Haddish began making fun of her. In contrast to Jennifer, who is quieter and more polished, Tiffany Haddish is known for her ability to be both kind and amusing. Jennifer, though, will not tolerate this disrespect. Sources claim that once she confronted Tiffany, things allegedly became messy. Let us take a brief look back at how Tiffany and Common first joined together, and how their relationship abruptly soured. Because, honey, we thought they were a match made in heaven while we were out here. We also assumed that their relationship would be different from all these Hollywood couples who are dating 1 minute and breaking up the next. We were out there pulling for them and believing that their love would survive forever because they are both more mature and experienced. But we were mistaken, baby. After her tragic relationship with her ex-husband, William Stewart, whom she married when she was still trying to make it in comedy, many people were relieved that Tiffany had at last found love again. It was not exactly the best way to end things. It took Tiffany years to recover from the emotional wounds caused by the violent and controlling marriage, which she has been extremely forthright about. People were therefore cheering her on as if it were their own when she entered this relationship with Common. However, other people were unable to accept Common's role as a playboy. A playboy once is a playboy forever, as the saying goes. Common has dated several powerful older ladies in the entertainment industry. And with all of them, the tale was the same. Discuss Taraji P. Henson, Serena Williams, and Erykah Badu. All of them ended in heartache. It was a fast-paced courtship in the early 2000s with Erykah Badu, who wore hats, scarves, and other items that made him look like he had just stepped out of a neo-soul music video. However, it cooled down as quickly as it heated up. Common later acknowledged to People magazine that he was so depressed after the split that he was unable to eat for months. With Erykah Badu, that was my first love, where you just open and floating. He says of the singer he reportedly dated for 2 years, prior to their split in 2002. When we split, I was 27 or 28. I was in a haze just going through the motions. It was even hard to eat. Serena Williams, the tennis court's queen, was also not one to play games off the court. Fans speculated that because of their relationship, Common might be ready to start a family. However, they broke up after roughly 2 years, allegedly due to their hectic commitments. Translation: before it could truly develop into something lasting, it blew up. Then followed the equally charismatic Black Hollywood royalty, Taraji P. Henson. Around 2005, they started dating. Taraji later clarified that she ended it, even though they kept it low-key. She mentioned that her son was very distraught about the breakup, but neither she nor Common gave a specific explanation. Given that history, it is understandable that his relationship with Tiffany was first being scrutinized. When he came out with Jennifer Hudson, it is safe to say that people followed suit. Additionally, insiders claim that despite the fact that Common's romance with Jennifer lasted longer than most of his other relationships, it has regrettably reached a harsh end. You could wonder, and who is delighted about this? It is Miss Tiffany, of course, as it appears that she never moved past her Common. She has previously stated that the relationship was the safest and most loving she had ever been in, and that the breakup was not mutual. Tiffany also compared Common to a bee that would rather visit several flowers than choose just one. It appears that she was correct.
I'm fine with it. It's gonna be new opportunity. I miss him. I miss him from time to time, but that's what I think with any relationship, an intimate relationship that you might have, you miss them, but I'm fine with it. It's cool.
But he said in the interview that the reason why it was ending was because of busy schedules, which I didn't really, I mean, you know, I love Rashid and I know you love Rashid too, and I didn't want to be rude in the interview, but come on now. That doesn't make sense because you're both famous, you're both busy, you both have schedules.
Right.
What did you think about that?
The same thing everybody else was thinking in them comments.
Well, people were saying he's the common denominator because they talked about his past relationships with other famous women. I asked him in the interview, does he have a thing for famous women? He says, no, he just loves powerful women.
He might be the type of person that never really settles with somebody. Maybe he's like he's like a bee going from flower to flower to flower. I don't know. I wish him nothing but joy and happiness. He will always be cool.
He seemed to have pollinated yet another blossom and abandoned it permanently at this time. On the outside, though, his relationship with Jennifer Hudson appears to be very pleasant and has lasted longer than most. Prior to Common's visit on The Jennifer Show, where they definitively acknowledged their relationship, the two were already causing speculations that they were dating. The audience noticed that they were both making subtle comments and hints to one another throughout the episode. It was not actually that difficult to miss because Common had also brought her flowers, jewels, and kisses.
Now we gotta get down to business, Mr. Common. I'm a host, and so I have to ask you this question because everybody always want to know this. Are you dating anyone?
So, yes, and I'm in a relationship that is one of the most beautiful people I ever met in life. And she's smart, she loves God, she has something real down to earth about her. She's talented, but I set my standard kind of high because she had to have an EGOT. She had to win an Oscar on her first movie. I set my standard high. She had to get her own talk show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
However, it appears that everything has suddenly fallen apart, and Miss Tiffany was eager to convey her happiness, as if she had been waiting for it to happen. However, it is rumored that Jennifer Hudson is coming after Tiffany because she does not stand for her harassing her over her breakup. However, it appears that these individuals are also making fun of Tiffany, so she will be the least of her concerns. Recently, Tasha K was out here discussing how their relationship was more of a cross-promotion of their own careers than a legitimate partnership. Tasha K claims that although Common has a history of dating women for no more than a year, it appears like he staged a 2-year relationship with Jennifer in order to advance their careers as a powerful black couple.
Common and Jennifer have been gone longer than a year. Normally, Common has a 1-year period. He doesn't go longer than a year with any woman. I think they've been together for about 2. His therapist asked him, could he do 2? He said, I can do 2. They've been out publicly a lot lately. He's been getting a lot of endorsements on her show, album sales, his tour is doing well. I guess they're cross-promoting each other. She needs the image of having a black man on her hip to appeal. It's given Oprah. It's how Oprah was not married, but she had Stedman that she went steady with. Okay? And so it kind of makes Jennifer have that softness and not such an angry black woman and having such a masculine black man beside her. The viewers like that, and her show is up.
With all these celebrity relationships, things can get really crazy very quickly. Here are some opinions from a few folks concerning this situation. This someone stated, Tiffany, stop. We don't go for another woman, especially another sister. Common has moved on. Move on. Life is good. Not gonna shade them. No, not at all. How about that? Another person said, I don't feel sorry for these women. I don't know why they think these brothers would treat them any differently than you get in the same damn man. Black women need to wake up, but y'all mother MFERS can't seem to keep your legs closed. Just going from man to man, turning into 304. And finally, another user said, when it comes to dating, Common seems to just want to keep it common. We want to know what you guys think about this scenario, despite all of the news and perspectives that are out there. Do you believe that the rumors of Common and Jennifer's split were ever true? Or is the duo pulling another public relations ploy? And when reports of their breakup began to circulate, was Jennifer correct to ridicule their relationship? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below, and do not forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. You should all see this following video.